In today's Leeds news, Farke post-game comments, Everton won't sign Gnonto, but he wants out, Joe Piroe could still move, and today's rumour mill. Hey folks, Jer here on the 31st of July with your Leeds United news. Last video of July as we head in towards the start of the season. Leeds United's pre-season campaign came to an end with a 1-0 win over Hearts yesterday. Not a bad way to finish things off, but a lot of work still to be done on certain areas of the park, and we'll get to them as we get through this. Also, final reminder, today is the last video if you want to be in with a chance of winning one of two Leeds United home shirts for the coming season. If you want to be with a chance to win, subscribe to the channel, like the daily videos for the last month. The more likes you have, the more entries you have into the competition. And we'll do the draw during the week, and we'll announce the winner on next Friday's video. I will contact the winner before that, but that will be announced, and we'll sort out getting it personalized and shipped out to your house. Right, that's that. We'll crack on and we'll start off with the news, and we'll start off with Daniel Farke's post-game comments after the game yesterday, and there's some interesting pieces. He had a few things to say after the game wrapped up, a couple of incidents towards the back end of the game and early on in the game with Jorginho Rutter and Pat Bamford both going off injured. Some good performances as well. Dan James put in another decent performance, as did Ian Poveda. Sam Byram at left back when he came on looked really, really good as well. So we will be talking about that in more detail tonight on the Just Joe show. I think it's about 8 o'clock on Joe's channel, so we will go into the game in a bit more detail and see where we are with some season predictions as well. And that on Bamford and Rutter's situation, Farke had a few bits to say. Not so concerned just yet, talking about Leeds needing to assess players, but on the Rutter injury, he said that it was a muscle injury in his core and they hope that it's not too serious, as do we all. On Bamford's injury, he said it seems like a hamstring injury, but the same. He said we have to sit and wait and just see how it's assessed before we can make any decisions on that. He said the club's transfer policy won't change as a result of these injuries, and then everybody has automatically jumped on the fact that he said that Leeds won't sign a striker. If Leeds had a striker in their plans anyway, then their plans wouldn't change because it's already in their plans. So I wouldn't worry too much about that just yet. However, concerning comments, and these are the comments that Farke made about the injury situation. No, because I don't think it will affect our transfer plans anyhow, because I don't think it's an unbelievably long-term injury. In general, types of injuries like this happen in football. Unfortunately for Leeds, they've been happening to Pat Bamford for a couple of years. And there is that situation, and I feel desperately sorry for Pat Bamford yesterday. Nobody goes out with the intention of getting injured deliberately. So the fact that he's gone down again, you can see his body language, felt super sorry for the player. He can't catch a break at the moment, but in the situations in Leeds, have to rely on a striker for 42 game season. They won't be able to do that with Pat, unfortunately. These hamstring injuries keep catching up on him. So Rutter, hopefully less serious, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. He was also talking about Sam Byram's situation at Leeds. Byram came on in the game. Leo Hjelde did start left back. Byram replaced him. And Byram did look really good again at left back, looks really assured in the position. And again, the big question mark over his future will be, can he stay fit if Leeds do sign him? He's kind of a free hit. It's a free transfer. He's unattached, probably low wages, but the injury situation would be the thing to keep an eye on that. But on the situation, Farke had said that they haven't discussed Sam Byram's future just yet, but there are plans to discuss it this week. There kind of would want to be, because if they need a left back and Firpo's not fit, personally, I think Byram has done better at left back than Hjelde has done, although Hjelde's been fine, but I think you get more from Byram. And I think they need to get that locked down by the weekend. If they're not going to bring a left back in before the weekend, then they need to get Byram sorted and locked in so he can probably start the game on Sunday, possibly. On the exit situation, Willie Gnonto, who has been the subject of a ton of speculation over the last couple of months, there's more again coming out today. And according to Give Me Sport journalist Paul Brown, he is saying Willie Gnonto will not join Everton. The reason for this, he is citing that he says that Sean Dyche would need to sign off on player exits before he would have any money to invest in Gnonto. Gnonto's transfer is anything between 20 million and 30 million as the fee that Leeds are looking for the player. And again, he describes the situation at Everton as being a situation where players will need to go out before they can spend any kind of money and bringing him in. Gnonto, 19 years of age, has 4 years left on his contract. A fee would be reasonably large for him, and he says that Everton are not in a situation to do that just yet. However, it should also be said, according to Dean Jones, who has been speaking to Gimme Sport as well, he has said that Gnonto is restless and he's hearing he wants out. On the situation, this is what Dean Jones had to say. I heard that Gnonto wants to leave. I think he'll get a bit restless if he's playing in the Championship when it kicks off. So let's see how this one develops. Gnonto has come off the bench in the last couple of games. He hasn't started. This is another manager that isn't starting with Gnonto. People got to keep people ask questions. Why is one of our better players not starting? You're now looking at Farke, Grazia, Allardyce, and everyone else who said who took him out of the team. So don't know what's going on there, but we need to keep an eye on that situation. He does say that although he probably won't go to Everton, he expects Willie Gnonto to leave Leeds and is pushing to leave Leeds at this point. But it is coming from Dean Jones from Gimme Sport. It's not coming from anyone local, so a little bit of a pinch of salt with that one. I wouldn't take it too literally, but we need to see what happens to these players. There are more rumours of players leaving, with Tyler Adams also looking like he could go in the next week or two as well. So there could be still more exits from Leeds, which may bring in some money to bring in more incomings. So we have to see how that pans out. Speaking on the incoming situation, Joe Piroe situation is one that we should talk about. Reports came out over the weekend stating that Joe Piroe will not be leaving Swansea and is expected to stay. However, that appears to not be the case. According to Swansea manager Michael Duff, he says that the player could still leave this month. Speaking with Wales Online, he said that he expects bids to come in for Piroe in the next couple of weeks. Didn't say that the club was in a situation to keep him. Not there was a £15 million price tag on the striker's head. But about the situation, this is what Michael Duff had to say. Not had a bid, so until the club gets a bid, we have to crack on like he's going to be here. I'm sure he has aspirations to play as high as he can. His attitude is first class. If the club accepts an offer, the club accepts an offer, and we will move on. So there is still possibilities of Joe Piroe leaving Swansea and heading somewhere this summer. Leeds, Southampton, Leicester are all said they could be keeping an eye on the situation as well. So more to come on that. And as I said, Leeds saying they're not going to change their transfer plans because of the injuries. If Leeds were already planning to bring in a striker, then they wouldn't need to change their transfer plans for the situation. So Piroe could still be on that list. So it's worth keeping an eye on. And then wrap up today, we'll talk about the rumour mill stuff. So we'll crack on to this. And over the weekend, Leeds were linked with Finnish striker Joel Pohjanpalo. The striker has a €3 million release clause in his contract and is very highly rated. Leeds, Norwich, and Blackburn are also said to be interested in bringing the player in as well. So plenty of interest, but it is still very much rumour territory at this moment. Other situations, Taylor Harwood-Bellis has been linked with Leeds United. Burnley were unwilling to pay the £15 million fee that Manchester City wanted to make his loan move there last season permanent for this season. Graham Smith has confirmed that Leeds, it is a player that Leeds like a lot and are having a look at, but Leeds have options in that position, like Nat Phillips, they're still looking at as well. He is a 6'2" centre-back, 21 years of age. 32 appearances last season for Burnley and 22 appearances the season before at Stoke. 19 under 21 England caps as well. Did get a goal last year for Burnley as well. So there's a bit of experience in there for a young player as well in the Championship. So keep an eye on that one. And then the final one is Rico Lewis. And according to the Sunday Express print edition, Manchester City have rejected dozens of loan offers for Rico Lewis this summer. Leeds have been named as one of the clubs who apparently made an interest in the right back, which would be unusual considering Leeds have an abundance of right backs right now unless someone's going to leave. Lewis is still 18, but he has signed a 6-year contract at the Etihad and is very much part of Pep Guardiola's first team plan. So it is very unlikely to see him move anywhere this summer. And then final news for today, Max Wober has completed his year-long transfer to Borussia Mönchengladbach from Leeds United. It's just been confirmed this morning. He will head off. It looks like a straightforward loan for one season. There's nothing on loan fees. I'm assuming there is a loan fee in there, but nothing else outside of that with options to buy obligations either. So Max Wober heads off from Leeds United as well. So there you go. For today, folks, just a reminder again, if you want to check out the review of last night's game and the predictions for the season on Just Joe's show tonight at 8 o'clock on his channel. And we're still doing the giveaway as well. Today is the last day to be in with a chance to win the Leeds United shirt. So if you want to win that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll do the checks during the week. I will make a winner, and then I'll contact the two winners offline, and we will then get them posted out. Jim will announce the winners on the page on Friday. Right, that's it from me. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.